All right. So let's talk about the mod tab. So this tab has a special ReShade card. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install ReShade or download ReShade and then install it from a global folder or installing it from here directly. So one of the main features for this is that you're able to download multiple versions of ReShade and have them stored here remotely in the application. All the way down to 4.0.0, all the way up to nightly. The latest is not quite out yet because the way it works is that it looks for a tag on GitHub, right? Once Crossfire actually updates that tag, the new version will be placed into this application because the reason for the delay is that Crossfire may want to fix something and have like a quick update, and we don't want to have the broken versions of ReShade. Well, I shouldn't say broken, but the versions that seem to have some issues more than others to show up in here. Right, so I'm looking for this app. Actually looks for the tag. Right, let's download the. You can switch it to standard or the full add-on version, and click download. So download it, and then we can launch it here if we want. Okay. And we can click on that game, we'll click next, and it'll launch it into that. It'll install it into that game. All right, let's not worry about that too much. Now that we have that downloaded, this injector button should be ready to be used. Once you click on that, it'll switch the card into injector mode or remote injector mode. This is usually done to make things easier for DirectX 9 through 12 and OpenGL. I don't remember if it works with Vulkan. I don't believe so, but it should work on everything else. I should put a warning in here for the Vulkan stuff, but I'll do that later. So once that's done, we can. This is made specifically mainly for whatever repos I put down here. So far, only verified my own, right? And CShade repo. These are the two currently verified ones, but you don't really need to. If you have like your own favorite ReShade like repo or whatever from any shader developer, you can actually click on this, click on ReShade shaders, and you can actually just dump the folder here, and it should work like normal. It's just that I need to get I need to look for either to get permission or contact the shader developer so I can put the easy download buttons. But it's still here so people can put stuff in here as well. Just be careful with refreshing. I'm not sure how that's handled. It should leave stuff in here because I put stuff in here manually and it doesn't remove it. It lets you remove it like through this method. Don't do that. That's if you really don't want stuff to be from this application on your system. But this should be pretty active. All right. Let's talk about add-ons. So you can do this add-on and this add-on thing, and you can download these pre-configured add-ons. For that, like I said, I didn't put all of them because it takes a lot of work to introduce them. But you can add your own add-ons yourself if you need to. If they have shaders optional, you don't have to. The URLs for the specific things that or add-ons, zip files, right? And also this for optional files. All right, I can go in depth later about this, but let's quickly try to get past this, and let's install a other add-on. Let's install the enhanced generic depth mod to show that it will load add-ons remotely. You can manage those add-ons here per game if you really wanted to. But in this case, it's more of a global thing. So let's click on games and let's go and let's just start a game, right? Let's just let's see. I haven't injected into this game, right? I haven't injected into this game. Well, actually, let me pick something else. Let me just try something. Oh, you see, these already have ReShade in there. It will avoid that if it has it. Or I should avoid it. I should check that. You know what? Let's pick Meat Train. There, it launched up and it's injected into Meat Train. Well, it's been in development for a good amount of time. Let's continue. Alright, so ooh. So it did load up the these shaders. I'm not sure. It did load the add-on here. I should download the shader from the card. You can do it even when it's active. So let's see, install 3D shaders. And there, and then let's go to home and just refresh it. And there, that's the 3D shader from Depth3D. So should have one shader from that. And you can actually activate it. And you know, if you know it's Depth3D, it's a little complicated, but it looks like there's no profile for this game. I'm just gonna quickly switch it to reverse, go to depth view, and I'm gonna restat to see if we see something. We do. It looks like it's upside down. Let's just flip it really quick, and it should be active. So we can close that to show you that it is working. Let's switch it back to its normal view, and there we go. We have a 3D shader working, and it can be adjusted. Let's not worry too much about this. We'll click on start game. We'll start game. I never played this, so you can see that this is a bit of a weird thing. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to load the shaders from CShade. Just going to install that really quick. You see, you can be done live and active. You don't have to worry too much about anything. And let's minimize that, reload that, and then you have CShade as well in here. You don't have to install Super Depth 3D, and you don't have to like force to install these shaders. It's all up to you. But in our case, we want to we want to try out, you know, other people's shaders. So this is C Bloom from this developer's repo, right? Oh yeah, it seems like everything's working fine. I'm going a little bit strong, but I'm gonna turn that off. And there's like sensor and a bunch of other shaders that are fun to use across a bunch of different repos. All right, so that is just a simple overview, and for that, and let's if we exit the game here. Okay, now if we disable this and we go to the game, it was Meat Train, right? And we launch it, it should not have ReShade installed. See, it's just going to start up normally. You didn't have to install it anywhere, and it should work properly, basically. Could help with like troubleshooting if you're having issues specifically with ReShade. This is a pretty convenient way of dealing with it. All right, so I think that's enough for that card, basically. Of course, you can always go to ReShade.me if you need help. There's guides there that you can use, you know. Guides may not cover this specifically just because this app is new, and I don't know if anyone even wants to make guides for this, but I am making guides here to show you how to use it. All right, let's close this, and I think that's good enough. In the future, I'll make more specific guides for DXVK and all the other ones. Okay, good luck and goodbye.